Yo guys, today we're going for Daysgone Remastered Platinum Trophy. This story starts on the first day of apocalypse and people are turning into zombies, or should I say freakers, left and right. We're introduced to our main character Deacon, his wife Sarah and his best friend Boozer. Sarah gets stabbed and we have to rely on medical chopper and scientist named O'Brien to treat her with injuries and take her somewhere safe. Deacon wants to go with her, but Boozer is injured too. So he decided to stay behind while the chopper flies off with Sarah. And unfortunately, it turns out that Sarah dies in an accident afterwards. Fast forward 2 years later, Deacon and Boozer have become some kind of mercenaries. They go around as bikers trying to survive in this harshful world and apocalypse, and they're just doing what they can to go through with this hell. Our first objective is to hunt down a guy named Leon. After killing him, we earn our first official trophy. Getting Platinum Trophy for this game takes about 70 hours, one playthrough, and the difficulty is around 4 out of 10. We return to our bike, but it's damaged, so we have to ride with Boozer for now. Then we get introduced to our first melee combat, which honestly sucks in this game. You just press R2 and dodge and doing the same thing over and over. Then we have to face our first freaker encounter, and it's really brutal. And it's only gonna get worse from there. We continue our journey until Boozer gets captured by a cult called Reapers. There are some crazy people, they torture him and burn his arm. But we take care of them. And I should say that these motherfuckers actually worship freakers and they do some nasty shit to their hostages. Back at the safe house, Boozer's not doing very well with those injuries. We try to pick up our bike, but it's been stolen. So we chase the goddamn thief, which leads us to a camp. The leader of the camp is the dude named Kaplan. And from now on, we're stuck doing some stupid missions for him. Afterward, we get our second trophy for purchasing a skill. They give us a crappy broken bike that's super slow and fragile, and we have to stick with this shit from now on. Then we activate our first narrow checkpoint and get our first injector, which basically gives you boost for health, stamina, and aiming. We check on Boozer, he's not doing very well. Later, we capture our first ambush camp, which is necessary not just for trophies, but also because it reveals collectibles location on the map. Then we experience the terror of the horde. We learn about chasing mechanics, which is stupid, and burn our first freaker nest, something we will doing a lot. Out of nowhere, we find a narrow chopper, the last remain of the government. They're researching freakers, and after they leave, we got the trophy. We also get one trophy for upgrading the bike for the first time. Eventually, we meet this old lady Tucker, another camp leader. She's strict with her people, but we have to stick with her to survive. We deliver something to Kaplan and we earn another trophy. Every now and then, Deacon visits Sarah's dead side and talks to a rock, her gravestone. He keeps blaming himself for what happened that night and wishes he had died that night. We get some flashbacks showing that Sarah was truly kind to everyone. So, rest in peace, Sarah. We find another narrow chopper and steal the radio. Then we get another sweet flashback with Sarah. This is the flashback about Deacon meeting Sarah for the first time. We also meet a girl named Lisa who lost her family and has no one. So we decided to protect her from now on. Later, we face our first boss fight, a big bear, and it's super annoying. We take Lisa to Tucker, and it turns out that they know each other, so she saves, at least for now. Then Copland teaches us about hunting animal mechanics, which is pretty much useless in this game. Using the narrow radio, we find O'Brien and ask him if Sarah is still alive. Then we get one of the best voice acting I ever seen in any game.
You have one of our radios. That's how you... I can't promise anything, but I'll check.
And I'm gonna go with you.
No, you can't. Please, you don't... Hey, you don't understand. They'll fucking shoot you.
Not before I shoot you.
Okay, look, if you're gonna fucking kill me, do it, okay? I did my job. Did the woman your wife? I put her on oxygen, I gave her an IV. I kept her alive. I got in a lot of trouble for that. She was septic, she wasn't gonna make it, but I got her to the mass unit. I saved her goddamn life.
Damn, voice acting.
O'Brien, report. You'll know what they're
Ryan?
capable of.
If I don't hear from you, I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna track you down. And I'm gonna do a lot worse than snap off an antenna.
I'm sorry about your wife. But you're not the only one who lost someone that night.
We check on Lisa, however, she doesn't like working at Tucker camps at all. While I was trying getting some collectibles, this shit happened.
What the hell? What?
We check on Boozer again, whose condition is getting worse. Deacon remembers the time Sarah taught him to make medicine and used that knowledge to help Boozer. Though they argue and it gets tense, Boozer is really bad shape. Lisa gets captured by Reapers, so we rescue her, and also we get the trophy during the mission. Afterward, we let our friend Ricky take care of her. She works at Iron Mike's camp. Back to Boozer, he starts hallucinating from the pain, so we take him on a ride. They talk about the value of life and some heavy shit, and for a moment I thought Deacon was going to end Boozer's suffering, but I was wrong, and we get another trophy here. Deacon tries to steal medicine for Boozer from Iron Mike's camp, but gets caught in the process. Ricky helps by letting Boozer stay in exchange for Deacon working for Iron Mike. This Iron Mike is an old dude who wants to avoid violence at all costs. And his right-hand man is Schizo, an obvious snake from the start, and we also get into a fight with him from the get-go. More about this dude later. We meet O'Brien again. From now on, we have to do a series of dumb, stupid missions for him in exchange for info for Sarah. Schizo asks us to help him find medicine supplies. We do and face a new infected boss, the Breaker. After killing it, Schizo pretends to be grateful. Back at camp, Boozer's conditions worsen, so we have no choice but to amputate his arm. Hard to watch, really. Iron Mikes get mad at us for going into enemy's territory and getting those medicinal supplies, but Schizo calms him down. Then we go on a mission with Iron Mike. Deacon suggests trapping all freakers in caves using explosives is gonna help us with this freakers problem. So we need some explosive ASAP. While we're working on a plan, We learn that Aromax avoid violence because he lost everyone he cared about. After that, we get the trophy for purchasing 15 skills. Unlock 15 skills. Boozer is doing better, although he's depressed about losing an arm. We also get the trophy for checking on him. Brothers in arm. Check out on this. We go on a mission with Ricky to bring electricity back to the camp and talk about our past. Turns out Ricky also lost people just like Deacon. Then we get the trophy for clearing all ambush camps, infestation and narrow checkpoints in one region. We find explosives with Schizo and you can just feel the betrayal coming. He wants to overthrow Iron Mike. He even asks Deacon to join him and he acts like a buddy. We warn Iron Mike about this, but he doesn't believe us. Boozer is depressed and drunk, so we find him and give him a knife and to cheer him up. We meet O'Brien again and he tells us Sarah might actually be dead. Turns out we did everything for nothing after all. Deacons break down, but Boozer helps him let it all out and move on from this grief. He tells him that he has to accept the fact that Sarah is gone and we can do nothing about it. Next, we get the trophy for killing a powerful figure such as Brickware with a knife. This is a knife. Kill a Brickware, Richer or Rager with a knife. We flash back to Deacon's and Sarah's wedding at the church and we get some of the cringiest dialogue I ever seen in a game.
Here, you can have this one back. But only if you promise to ride me as much as you ride me.
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck? They didn't remove me? What the fuck? Then Deacon burns the church down as a sign that he's ready to move on, which is not something easy to do. And we get the trophy for getting max health. Max out either your health, stamina. Next, we get the most annoying trophy in the game, looting 541 human corpses. It's miserable and you need to do it from the start, unless you have to go for another playthrough. Did we get it? Yes! Let's go! Then we bring Boozer a puppy to lift his spirits, and it works really good. Schizo asks us to help him getting death cord from Reaper's camp for those explosives we planned. And we get this scene.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, but
Well, I knew it. Goddamn rat. We get captured and tortured. The Reaper's leader turns out to be Carlos, an old friend. He wants Deacon and Boozer to join him and he plans to attack Iron Mike's camp. Lisa shows up. She's one of them now, but she helps us escape. Also, we found out that Reapers actually worships and mimics freakers. Before reaching the camp, we get another trophy for 100 stealth kill. Cost of work, get 100 stealth kill. We arrive to find chaos. Mike is trying to negotiate, but Carlos wants Boozer and Deacon. A conflict happens, Carlos retreats, Schizo gets locked up and then released by Mike, which is stupid, and Mike wants Deacon gone. We go hunting Carlos with our bro Boozer by blowing up the dam and destroying his base. And after some badass fighting sequence, we kill Carlos. Goodbye, old friend. We meet O'Brien again, and it turns out Sarah might actually be alive, but she's in the north, which is controlled by a military group and is hard to reach. Then we get the trophy for rescuing 10 survivors. We ask Iron Max for help and he helps us reach the north. We meet this dude named Corey, the right-hand man of Colonel Garrett, a military leader running the place. He's a control freak. We follow the route and from now on we have to act like a soldier. And finally we reunite with our love, Sarah! And after that we get the trophy. Soon after, we get another trophy for unlocking 30 skills. No, stopping me. Unlock 30. We go on some missions with Sarah, spend time together and talk about escaping plan. After that, we get the trophy for completing World's End storyline. We discover a harsh truth. Sarah was actually one of the people responsible for creating the infection, this fact really breaks her. Deacon comforts her. They spend even more times together, which is really sweet, and then we get the trophy. Later, we get another trophy for collecting 50% of collectibles. Unlock over 50% of collectibles. She tries to make cure one last time and she failed so bad, but Deacon encouraged her. And now we beat our first horde, which is this big freakers army. And by doing that, we unlock 2 trophies. Colonel decides to transform Sarah somewhere else, which makes escape plans so much harder, but Deacon tells her to be ready because soon we're gonna get the hell out of here. In exchange for another stupid mission, we ask O'Brien to pick us up with Nero Chopper when we are ready to escape from the camp. We get another trophy for completing Meroda's camp storyline. Oh. Got the trophy, complete the Murder Camp Hunter storyline. At last, we try to escape with Sarah, and before reaching our destination, something unexpected happened. Schizo is there and he blows our cover in front of Colonel. So this happens. They interrogate us and decide to sang Schizo, capture Sarah and execute Deacon. Corey has had enough and he helps us escape without Sarah, of course. So W Corey, but the situation is so complicated. Not only we have to save Sarah, we also have to save Iron Mark's camp because Schizo wants to attack them with Colonel's soldiers. We don't make there in time and Iron Marks get killed. Before he's dead, he apologized to Deacon. So rest in peace, Iron Mike. Deacon becomes pretty much camp leader. He has a plan to attack Colonel. He wants a truck full of explosives charging toward their gate, which is the only way to enter the camp. And we get the trophy right after that. I got to take back. But soon after, another trophy for reaching max trust level with one camp. The truck is ready and we have Iron Mark's followers with us. We give them some speech and start attacking. We reach the gate and Boozer sacrifices himself.
Boozer!
After a long fight, we find that rat Schizo and kill him and get the trophy soon after. Then, with the help of Sarah, we take care of Coloner as well. It turns out that Boozer is alive! We captured the camp. He can give his people some speech and kiss Sarah. Everyone are happy. We return to South and finish this amazing game once and for all. After that, we get trophy left and right, and we start killing all the hordes around the map. We get the trophy for using all types of bolts, capturing all ambush camps, destroying all nests, reaching max trust level with 3 camps, purchasing all skills, spending 100 scrap on the bike, knocking down 12 anarchist cranes, killing 200 enemies with crafted weapon, collecting 75% of collectibles, unlock over 75% of collectibles, purchasing each type of bike's upgrade, and using nitro and drip for 5 seconds. We meet O'Brien one last time, and it turns out he's a muted infected. He warns us about that freakers will evolve and a dark future is coming. Basically, it's a teaser for Days Gone 2, a game that we never see. And at last, we get Pervert Drift 1%. Let's go! We got our first platinum trophy! Thank you for watching this video. If you subscribe, that would be so kind of you. I'm working on a trophy guide too, so stay tuned. See ya!